I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad. The first game of the season, opening night, the Griffey's in attendance, father-son duo playing in an NBA game for the first time, an absolutely positively wonderful story. And then reality sets in. We love what we're seeing from him in the G League because that's where you belong. As you hone your skills and you get better and you legitimately earn, which I believe he has the potential to do. I am rooting for Bronny James. It would be cruel to root against him. He's a wonderful kid. I wish him nothing but the best. But he's LeBron James' son. And everybody knows what attention that brings. Molly, Doggy, put them up on the screen because I want to see their face when I say this. Right now, Bronny James.
What is wrong with Doggy face? Like, look at his face. Molly over there looking cold. And
is averaging 0.3 points, 0.3 assists, and 0.4 rebounds. You know what people are saying. You know what they're going to do to this kid. In 13 games, he has played 44 minutes. He has scored 4 points. He is shooting 1 of 16 from the field, 0 for 7 from three-point range. How are you doing him favors? We know that he's not ready yet.
I hate when people say no disrespect and then go on and give you disrespect. For those that's not hip to what's going on, it's your boy Lando Success. And LeBron James, in the middle of a game last night with a 1 in overtime, he stopped in the middle of the game to G-check Stephen A. Smith and kept on playing to win it. This is LeBron. He's on the bench. Timeout. JJ right there. He sees Stephen A. Smith. You know in his head, he like, hold on. That mofo right there. That mofo right there. I'm getting up. Nobody looking at what he doing. Oh, Buddy knew what time it was. He go right up to him. And Stephen A. looked like he seen a ghost. Because what is LeBron? 6'7", 6'8"? This giant human, literally, and I met Stephen A. before. He's probably about 6 foot, 6'1". He's not short. But when LeBron stand up, you look at him looking. you looking up. What's that meme where the white guy's looking up? I don't care, bro. Keep my son out of this. And he went in. And you see right after that, he sat back down. Look at him. It went right back in the game. Look, checking his phone. Nobody ain't texting you. Dog, you already know it's about to go viral, dog. You already know. And you see, here go people.
Shit, that nigga had me scared, but I held my own. Fuck that. Shit, that nigga had me scared, but I held my own. Fuck that.
All right. So this is what Stephen A. Smith said on his show. Look how defeated. Look how, like, LeBron took his soul, bro. You know the Stephen A. that's usually hyping this and this. I stand on it. Look at his energy. Tell me what y'all think.
He approached me during the game, and he said, "Stop effing with my son. That's my effing son. Stop effing with my son." I said, "What? Nah, man, straight up, man to man. Real talk. Stop effing with my son." And I saw how furious he was. And I said, "We can talk about it later." "Nah, F that. Stop effing with my son. That's my son. I said, "All right, dog. Fine." And he walked away. That's all he said. I knew what he was talking about. I've spoken about this before. Matter of fact, I heard that not many, not all, but a few players were upset at me about that. I think one player in particular was Draymond Green, who I haven't spoken to since and has no desire to speak to me primarily because of this, I suppose. And I found out the way that I found out, which was last night.
Oh, boy. boy. Let's talk about it. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe button whenever I give you guys some extra content. So this is the deal. This is the deal. Stephen A. Smith got G-checked because what happens is whenever these content creators and these analysts, they get to say whatever they want about you. You got to think you're an athlete, you're a human giant, you're 7 foot tall and all that stuff. And you got these little people that can't play sports, can't do anything. At least me, I'm talented. I can do all that good stuff. I'm just short though. And they're talking about you. They're talking about your character. Like, I'm surprised Russell Westbrook haven't slapped somebody, because the disrespect that Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp did on Everyday, playing clown show music, caught talking out his name, he's Westbrook and all of this type of stuff. Harden getting the same amount of turnover, but you don't hear nothing about it. So it's just crazy, right? And you see Westbrook is like, hey, let's see if you're going to keep that same energy. LeBron, he's at a point of his life. You're not talking about his kid, because nobody else in NBA have ever had their kid play in the NBA while you're actively playing. LeBron, no, he like, look, my son just play video games. He work hard. He do his thing. Yeah, you could say nepotism. You could say all this type of stuff. It is what it is. Happen all around the world. Boo-hoo, LeBron, the greatest player of all time. He can have. If Giannis can have Giannis or whoever his name is and all these, and if Doc Rivers had Austin Reeves and Seth made it in it, it happens all the time. So when you talk about him, LeBron is like, I'm going to see you one day, and we're going to see if you keep that same energy. And for LeBron to not do this when they're out at a restaurant or anything, he was in an NBA game that went into overtime. I don't remember what point that he did this in a game. Somebody in the comments let me know. But to stop that and check him and then go back in the game and ball out is crazy. That's the energy I'm here for, because now, and look at this, my camera is acting janky. Why is you acting janky when I'm recording? Oh, well, we got our backup camera. So now LeBron just gave everybody the green light. What I mean by that is LeBron literally gave all the players the green light to turn up on these analysis or analysts as they keep on talking about you. Let's see, as we back working. There we go. And you're going to see more about it. I just seen Boogie Cousins. Let me see what he said. All right, I pulled it up. Boogie said, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. I was called a villain, bully, thug when I confronted a reporter for speaking on my family, got suspended, fined, and eventually traded. I look forward to getting my lick back. False equivalency. Like, Boogie, you was a menace in the NBA. You're so emotional, hot temper. It was, I have to see exactly what happened. Look like the comments is like, hey, you ain't LeBron. So, but he just gave the green light. So you're going to see a lot of people ask Gronk, what situation? Ooh, let's see if this worked. What situation he's talking about? Man, so Gronk do work. DeMarcus Cousins referring to an incident where he confronted Sacramento Bay reporter Andy so-and-so wrote about Cousins' family. Wow. Was fined $50K by the Kings for the confrontation, which involved his family privacy. The incident led to King. So he wasn't lying. Jeez. Yeah, no. Now, I was trying to figure out the deal with Draymond. Have Draymond talked about it? Because we know Draymond is like the number one LeBron fan ever. And I don't remember when he commented on that. If you guys get it, let me know in the comments. But the only time I seen him really talk about Stephen A. Smith is when he defended him when he got suspended. And here it go.
Smith really pissed me off. And the reason he pissed me off was because he hit me. He's like, yo, it's been hard for a lot of us to talk about you these last few days. You know, for me, I'm like, okay, it's been hard for me to watch. But I'm watching it because I want to see everything that everybody has to say. But the thing that pissed me off is you tell me it's been hard for y'all to talk about me. Stephen A., anytime I meet someone and they say something about you, it's never like, yo, I like him. He cool. It's always like, man, that dude, he a character, he's this, he's that. And I always say back, I actually know the guy. The guy is actually a cool dude. You can take what you want from the TV screen. I actually know the guy. He's a cool dude and a real dude. And then you get the opportunity to talk about me. And listen, I know you got a job to do. I know you got to do your thing and say what you got to say. But at not one point did you say, well, y'all are saying this person is up and this person need help. Now, I know the person. Say what you want about the basketball player, that's fine. But I know the person. But to sit back and see those that claim to know and appreciate me as a human being just flow with the narrative because it was easy to do, I lost a lot of respect for a lot of people.
Interesting. Very, very interesting take talking about that. So let me know in the comments, what are y'all thoughts? Was LeBron James warranted for pulling up on him gangster? Should he not did it? What y'all got? So right before I'm getting ready to post this, I seen earlier that this fake NBA site, they did this Bronny James, Cook, Stephen A. Smith, and it said, funny how the ones who couldn't hoop got the most to say. And I'm like, it's always a fake account, so this is not real. And then I just seen, why is this true though? And I'm like, hold on, is this really Bronny? So even Bronny got in. His dad can't protect him. He like, all right, I can swing now. Because Bronny don't ever say anything. Exactly what I said. They don't respect. If you can't hoop, we seen Stephen A. Smith can't even shoot the ball. And Bronny is out cold in the G League. Just when you get to the big boys, that's going against Tyrese Maxey. That's a tough one. That's funny.